Everyone, how's it going? Hey, Lidolensky. What's up, Art Nerd? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Cutletty. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. What are you cooking? I'm curious. I'm pretty limited when it comes to kitchen activities. Hey, what's up, Potty? Oh, Ukrainian soup, nice. Is borscht, is that, what kind of meat is that? Is that, there's meat in that soup, right? Pork? Right, okay. Can you compare it to, like, a goulash? Like a soup goulash? I used to love eating goulash when I lived in Austria. Thanks. Appreciate that, Howdy. I'm not 100% sure. Probably say this every stream, but not entirely sure where I'm going to begin today, but I feel like I think I'll just sketch something really simple to get the day started. Could try to start with some kind of like lo-fi. Kind of thing. Yeah, goulash isn't really soup, but it's also kind of like this pulled, I think that's also pork, right? And it's kind of like really saucy, and the pork is like really soft and tender. Could you compare it to like a soup version of that, or I'm just curious. Oh, so who's goulash? That's a good point as well. I don't know. All I know is that I remember really liking goulash while I was in Austria. that some kind of like sports announcement theme song or something? I forget where that's from. No, it's a little different than that, but I'm gonna switch off piano here for a second. We get some roads going. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have a chill little jam sesh type thing going on here for a little bit. That's kind of fun. Let's record that. Wait. What was I doing? It was kind of close to that. I'm just going to lengthen this loop section here a tiny bit. Yeah, that's fine. See if we can start layering in some random stuff. Unnecessarily aggressively loud hi-hat. Let's put this in the group here. Make sure it's on the same choke. Just put them all on choke 1 probably. Ooh, I kind of like that on the offbeats. Whoops. Nope, I'm actually kind of like, Now that I think about it, I'm almost hearing this at a much faster tempo. But we'll just change up the chords. Let's fully quantize that. I think I might switch this to, yeah, let's go like this. Yeah. I wonder if we get rid of this like pseudo bass line, just mute all of this stuff. It's got a cool little I'm wondering, this might still be a little too active compared to what I was. Something like that, maybe. That's fine. Okay, let's start layering some stuff, maybe. I'll just get a quick little bass line going here. CPU is starting to freak out already, which is interesting. Definitely hearing some like little dreamy plucks or things happening. What's up, Noxel Music? I don't know why my brain feels like kind of off today. I don't know why. I think I might have to change my buffer rate already here. Maybe 96 was a little bit ambitious. Let me switch it up to 256 real quick. So what's new in everyone's life? I feel like I'm kind of curious what people are up to these days. It's a little bit better. You restarted therapy today, and I'm glad. Nice. Congrats. 3-day trip from Helsinki to Prague. That's awesome. Delansky, you travel or adventure a lot. I guess they're kind of synonymous. More art and trying to do fun edits of my face. Interesting. do some weird stuff with the parameters while I'm jamming on it. I think I'll try to LFO this a bit, and then I'll also add velocity to that too. Wait, which one is on there now? Okay, it's this one. I'll set it to free. Kind of a chill little jam. See if we can maybe get some. Yo, thank you for the follow, Lobsum. Yeah, I hope the therapy treats you well, Artnerd. I was in therapy, I think, technically 3 times, but it's not. I never really stuck to it for particularly long. I think the longest I did it was maybe like half a year or so. Therapy is it's interesting because it feels like it's always relevant. But I guess it depends on the person in the situation. Sometimes it's hard to know what goals to work on. But Revik, thank you so much for the follow. A new chapter, okay. Well, fingers crossed. I know sometimes switching to a new therapist can be yeah, it can be difficult. Kind of building new trust with someone, and feeling kind of like understood and comfortable being vulnerable, I guess, right? That's not always easy. Okay, let's see. Let's add some. Okay, that was very much the wrong note, but it's okay. That's why we're doing MIDI. Yo, Morph, what's going on? Thank you so much for the sub. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. I'm thinking about doing, I've been really enjoying doing this lately. I mean, it's not like I've been doing this that much, but I'm going to try to set up a macro with a bunch of different things that it's automating. But hold on, first let me see what so I've got a high pass, a low pass, got some reverb. I forgot I set these things up. These could actually be really fun to have, so maybe I'll hold on to these. And I'll do 7 is the first one I'm not using, I think. So let me remap this to this one. That seems to be working fine. Some of my macros on here are kind of broken. Might be time to buy a new Nectar soon. In fact, I've got a show next month, so hopefully it'll survive. Oh, yep. See, that one's already freaking out. Unfortunate. Let's try a different one. See if I got a different macro that I can use. Maybe this one. Nice. Okay, that one works. And then, I think last time what was kind of cool is let's add a vocoder to this, this group. Yeah, and we'll map this as well. So let's go like this. I think we can group this all together, and then select map, and we'll select the release. It's at 55 milliseconds right now. We'll have it go up to like, I don't know. Yeah, that's more than enough. Let's kind of reduce that actually a bit. That sounds a bit better, more reasonable for an open hi-hat type thing. Okay, and let's map that to 7 as well. Huh. Or wait. It was 8. Okay, cool. So now we got 2 parameters. And I think with a third one, we might be able to like get a jam going here. So let's get one more. Oh, I think that's Gorillas. The music make you choose or something. So what macro are we going to use? Or what are we going to do with this macro? Let's go like that. Maybe reduce the delay a little bit as it opens up. Okay, sweet. And then we can just take that macro, map it to 8, and then we should be good to go here. Let's try it out. Kind of a basic little jam thing. That's all an arrangement. I really want to start messing with session stuff more, but let's try to kind of want to make a groove that's like just a kick drum, and then maybe some like soft sine chords, kind of like that with that chord progression, but sounding like they're really being sidechained super heavily. Let's give that a shot real quick. We'll just kind of bake it into the volume automation here. It's like the quickest way I can think of. Start with that. Let's quantize it completely. I don't really know exactly what I was going to do from here, but kind of like that. Let's go with free. Maybe every other bar we'll have it open up. Or every bar. Try to add a little tiny bit more character to this. It's a little boring. Actually, I kind of wish I had done the distortion filter after the distortion, but so let's just do that real quick. trying to take and remove elements and like build them and stuff. was a random little tangent there, but just feeling like jamming, I guess. What was this other stuff that we were doing earlier? Whoa. Instant mood booster, love to hear that. Mamuki, what's up? First time chatter, thanks for joining us. We're just kind of getting warmed up here, trying to get the creative brain flowing. You know, even though my title says album progress, I'm kind of tempted to open this Braken collab, because we're pretty serious about wanting to finish this soon, and I feel like that might be the best way to spend my time. It's really between that and the Insight VIP. Those are the two tracks, which are not album related at all, actually. But I think those are the ones I should be focusing on. So let me up my sample rate here a bit. We got the jamming out of the way, and now it's time to do some producing. All right. Well, let's open this bad boy. How much of your stuff is on vinyl? 0. I have 0 vinyls, but I've been thinking about how cool it would be to have a double vinyl release, my first vinyl release next year, because next year would be the 10-year anniversary for Twofold Part 2, and which means that project will be, well, yeah, it'll be 10 years old. So I thought it'd be really cool to consider doing like a double vinyl release for that. Control S. I don't know. It's kind of too late. I was just jamming. Honestly, I wasn't sure there was anything worth keeping there, but yeah, if people are into that idea, I think I'll do it. I just I have no idea how to gauge how many to get. I'd most likely make it a limited run. So but yeah, I've never done vinyls before, so I'm not sure what to expect. Let's take a quick look at where we're at with this Braken track. We'll buy 5. Sweet. Yeah, it's sounding pretty decent. there's a lot of polishing, I feel like, that needs to be done, which might not be that exciting to watch, but I was just going to start these chords on a lower cutoff point here. Let's go like this. I'll add a little bit of echo there, and probably some multi-band. There we go. This. Yeah, I mean, there just need to be more. There's a few places where the transitions are just kind of boring too. So we just gotta. I kind of forget where we left things off a little bit. I think the last time we had worked on this track together was on stream. So since then, we've barely done anything. George layered the lead with a few more layers, and now it's layered up real nicely. But other than that, I think we haven't really done anything. So let me think about this for a moment. I'm kind of hearing something along those lines. So let's try to make that work. What do we have here? What are these sounds? I think the bass chug I want to get rid of. So let's get rid of this. Where's the lead here? I don't know exactly what sounds to use for. Yeah, we could probably mute that too. What is this? It's pretty interesting, but okay. So maybe we have some kind of like a laser serum type thing doing that like triplet thing I'm hearing. So let's just get a sine wave. Start messing with this a little bit. And then let's do that on the level probably too. Yeah. Okay, that at least gets the rhythmic aspect of it in there. So don't You know what? I'm actually hearing this go more like that, I think. Where is there? Is there a clap from in here? Yeah. It's getting there. See if there's any bass sounds in the drop that I could maybe put in there. I definitely hear like a sliding doom kind of thing could work. I think this like drop render stuff is probably too tailored to this section. I don't know if I could. Let's just make something. Whatever. This is I should probably not put it in here though. Where I'm so okay. I'm a little confused on these racks. I'm not gonna lie, because there's just so many groups. It's kind of insane. But okay, I think we're good to put it in here though. First time chatter, Hoodie Music, what's up? So which one of these 10 tags are we doing today? Is it English, piano, sound design? A little bit of everything. Speaking English, playing piano, and in fact, I'm doing some sound design right now. So let's switch it to mono, legato. Okay, this is definitely being sent into a group though, which I don't think I want. Sub intro group. I'm just gonna paste this right here. Yeah, I think that's the pitch I'm hearing. So let's start with the MIDI first. So yeah, I want it half as long actually. So we're gonna start here. And then we'll increase the glide a bit, or reduce it rather. Let's get a little bit of filter movement in here. Probably switch this to like maybe 18. And switch it to envelope. I think it's, there we go. It's a little bit closer. Let's go like, okay. Not really sure exactly how I want to sculpt this sound, but we'll get something going here. Even if it's just a placeholder. Okay, let's turn the resonance down at the beginning. Yeah, it's not terrible. Let's take a quick listen here. I think this washout should probably go straight into the downbeat. Maybe let's move it more, a little bit closer to the end. Okay, little things, making little improvements here. Yo, thank you, Inadzi, for the follow. I appreciate it. How did you make those banners, sections in the top of Ableton? Oh, are you talking about these things here? For a moment, I thought you were talking about. I have an overlay in OBS at the moment, so it says like Haywyre, I think, somewhere up here. But you're talking about these things, yeah. So you can right click towards where you can see the I guess I don't really know what to call this. Right below like the loop bar, just right click, add locator. And you can actually keybind these too. So when you're in the final stages of working on a song, you know the structure. They can be really helpful. Wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Foley. Hold on. Let me find some background Foley. Some water, pitter, patter, water stuff. Forest ambience could be kind of cool too. Bring it way down. And then let's take a shifter. And see if we can kind of mess with it a little bit. That's a lot more interesting already. Let's add a disperser to it. The birds never consented to this. Poor birds. Hold on. Actually, I don't know if I like the disperser on there. Let me change it. Almost sounds more like basketball squeaking, shoes squeaking on a basketball court now. That sounds a bit more interesting. See if I can get rid of some of the white noise in the high end before shifting it. Yeah. That's a little more interesting. there definitely needs to be some other kind of like, I don't know, ambiance building here somewhere. I'm just not sure what else to try. This sounds nice in the intro, but I kind of like the night jungle ambiance too. Let's try this out. Let's duplicate it onto a separate track here. Birds aren't real. Like it, like the shifter. Kind of decreasing like that, maybe. And then we can low pass it a bit after when we get to this section. Why do I feel like some Foley for that layered with that synth could be kind of interesting too? Yeah, like talk about bird sounds. I think I know what this track needs. Okay, sorry. Ooh. Wow, the latency on this is pretty insane. This is me trying to open sampler. It takes like 30 seconds. Let's see, what could I don't know why I'm going through this. I don't think I've ever used a sound from this folder. So I'm not sure why I'm going in there right now. Let's see. I'm picturing maybe something like with some, it has to be something short. I don't know. I really have no idea. Let me delete this and do an audio track instead. What's up, Inadzi? Maybe add some tonal amps? Am I crazy? What are amps? Yeah, tambourines? Oh, ambience. Oh, actually, that could be kind of fun, actually. Hey, what's up? I'm really a pancake. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Ooh, wait, that's kind of cool there. What is this? I just feel like Foley makes any track sound a little bit more interesting. It's weird because that sound is relatively quiet, but it really sticks out in the mix. This shifted jungle ambience. I think we're gonna do a little bit of auto panning here. I think we need another little impact there. Maybe like... What am I doing? There's already an auto filter on here. I got distracted. Hold on. So this has not been sidechained this whole time? I'm so confused. Well, we definitely want that sidechained, so I don't know why. Same with these. Let's go sidechain B. And... oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna do some pitch movement in these chords. That's why I added the octaves here. So let's go in here and get these envelopes going. Pitch bend. Maybe that's a little too slow. You know what? I'm gonna do -24. Where's that rim shot in the build? I feel like that's not right. Where is that? Oh, it's here. Okay. It's a cool sound. I just I would rather have something like a snap instead there. I'm not sure about those. Sure, that's actually perfect, I think. Go to the post drop for a second here. Yeah, this part is sounding a bit messy at the moment. I don't know what happened. Yo, thank you for the follow. Is it Oliver? Appreciate it. Why are you guys talking about waffles? Haven't had waffles in a while. Had some cheat meals yesterday though. Kind of low on groceries. And my fiance and I went and got some Raising Cane's. Okay. Good Lord. What is going on? This is just... I think I need to just, those are some really interesting harmonies that George wrote there. I would not have come up with that. Let's do Transient Master. Because I think they're a bit, like, a bit intense in the plucking. There's definitely something going on with the drums that is, like, really bothering me. Actually... yeah, we could definitely EQ these hats a little bit now that we're going through these layers. Hold on. What is going on here? Oh. I think maybe there were some drums added here. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Let me just mute these for a second. loud. So many layers. Okay. So these are the same plucks as in the intro. Yeah. Oh, they're a lot louder though here. There's some automation going on. Might be just gotta keep muting stuff, I think, and trying to like browse around because the mix sounds like straight up doo-doo to me. Raising Cane's is great. Yeah. It's pretty solid. Good price point. But yeah, I'm not big on fast food. Actually, my fiance eats really healthy, and by default that means I end up eating healthy a lot because of her mainly, but it's pretty insane the difference that I feel in my body when I do, or when we do, go out and get some kind of fast food meal. I almost feel like I get like a food hangover from it. Like my body doesn't feel right for like 12 hours after. But that's also because I'm old now. I've also reached the territory of the 2-day hangover finally. I think I've officially crossed that threshold. Because on Sunday when my mom and her new husband had their wedding celebration, we had some wine, and it's, what is it? That was Sunday, and today is Tuesday. I still feel not right. So it's not like I was taking shots or something like that either. It's just wine. Actually, if there is anything beyond the obvious like health impact of drinking alcohol that makes me want to just be sober, it's that the 2-day hangover is a deal breaker for sure. It's rough. Those chords have a lot of action in those low mids. Maybe that's too much. It's weird though, because in the intro it sounds okay. I have a low pass on my master, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that. These are like so squashed too. Yeah, we just gotta turn these down a bit, I think. I will say aspirin C plus electrolyte is the ultimate wombo combo. I wish I had known that in my earlier 20s, but that's been a savior for me these last few years. What the hell? I'm pretty excited to get this song out, not just because I like it, but also because I get so confused by what I'm looking at in this project file sometimes. It's one thing when it's a track that you've built from the ground up and like everything, it might take a moment for you to remember what you were doing. You're like, oh yeah, that's what that was. And then obviously in a collab, it's a little bit different. I think that was a big part of the problem for me. There was that kick that was on that offbeat, or hitting with the claps rather. Let's get that low end back in here. Take a quick look here, and that's not me flaming George, by the way. He actually made this section sound much fuller, with all those like harmonies. It sounded really cool. I think doing these in the drum rack is just no bueno. Is this the drop kick as well? Interesting. Interesting kick. So funny how sounds on their own can be so much worse than when they're in context. Let's take a look at this fill real quick. I'm just going through random stuff in the track that I know I'll want to like change a little bit. don't we bounce this? Might be a good time to start bouncing a few things here and there. What is emetophobia? Emetophobia. There's some kind of artifact here, I think. Yeah, this thing has some weirdness going on too. Okay. I think I want to add like a light ride symbol at the beginning there. Just like a washed out soft ride symbol. I like that one. Sizzle. All right. A little bit of multi-band, a little bit of Valhalla. The Fear of Vomit. Huh. Thought I would have heard of that one by now. That's a real fear. Is it like every aspect of it, like every sense, like the thought of it, the smell, like all of it is cuz I mean I could maybe have a small degree of that when it comes to the smell, because damn, that the smell can be terrible. Okay, let's turn this up, get a Pro Q in here. I want it to be really gentle, but I want it to be audible, and I want it to be washed out. That's a bit better. Add another compressor here. Maybe we could render this and then reverse it. That's potentially bounceable. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Eidolon. Okay, we'll have the reverse. Yeah. It's nice. We've got a few more background sounds. Kind of want to go into these bass sounds and see if I could change the rate of these chugs for a couple of brief moments. So it's all connected to this LFO. Let's get a macro. See if we can go in here. Not that helpful, but I don't know, it might add a little flavor to it. And let's get a macro and do the same thing. think it's this one. We'll take the free. Do the same thing on that. Configure. Kind of want something to happen to these background chords too. Maybe I don't know. I love shifters, but sure, whatever. Let's just use it. Give it a shot. Whoa. Hey, thank you for the follow, Patrick Composer. It's a very kind of a literal name. Hello, Patrick Composer. I am Martin Composer. Oh, is it being muted there potentially? No, it doesn't look like it. That's fine. All good. Thanks for joining the chat for the first time, though, Patrick. All right. I mean, that fill isn't perfect, but I'm glad I got a sketch going for that. I think maybe like one more sound on the impact and it'll be perfect, but I don't know exactly what. Just something else. Maybe not that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Can maybe do this and then just so let's see, what key are we even in right now? Boom, ba, 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 boom, boom. I think it's about 5. Ba, 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 ba. Semitones down. So 4 semitones, pretty close. You know, that rim shot might have been kind of necessary. You know, I'm hearing it without it. Maybe I can just turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I just needed to make sure those snaps are in the right spot. Okay. Take a look at ProQ, make sure that, oh yeah, there's some random stuff down there. Maybe we add a little bit of reverb to this rim shot as well. I think this might need to be a little bit more on time. Wait a minute, that's muted. What am I doing right now? Where is that muted? Huh? That sounds like the sounded. I'm tripping out right now. What is going on? Looks like the track is muted, but it's not. Oh, I'm such an idiot. All right, I remember what's. I remember now. We decided to render these big giant chunks out. That's right, that's right. Yo, thank you for the follow, Ragas Music. So let's have this pitched downwards just for fun. I think we might need to go back to muting these things for this section. Okay, let's make this an octave lower. This last one. I'm not really sure. I want to try to get rid of some of that noise. That's just like baked into that audio. But I wonder what this sounds like if we, what the hell? Let's try this. Then maybe we can, maybe we can find a kick to layer in there instead. Let's take a little look around. Not sure. I'm not really hearing anything specific, so let's just type in kick. See what comes up. That could be kind of cool. I'm not sure I'm hearing a bunch of noise though. I think it actually needs to be pretty tight. I don't know. Let's just try some stuff. Oh, right. How am I gonna do this? Whatever, I'll just create another audio track underneath this. throw it in here. Definitely want a lower fundamental than that, but we'll see. What's up, Ragas? Hi, I also produce music on Ableton. Nice. Yeah, Ableton's been my go-to for the last like 11 years now. I was in FL before that, but I'm thinking about switching after my album to Reaper again for a while and giving that another shot. Actually, this one might work. There's also no sidechain happening in that. So let's try something out here. I'm gonna start with the let's take a look at that dummy volume, and let's turn that. Oh my gosh! No wonder this section was sounding weird. I feel like that sidechain had to stay up much higher. Yo, thank you for the follow, Leonius. Thoughts on Bitwig? I'm not sure I actually know enough about Bitwig to have a real take on it, but it seems like a great DAW from what I've seen. Has a lot of common sense stuff that Ableton doesn't have for some reason. But yeah, it's also just has a low adoption rate for one reason or another. Alright, let's turn down the sidechain a bunch here. It's much better. How did these get different timings? The hell? There we go. Okay, I've got another idea. Why don't we use compactor on this drum break? Let's do input 3/4 sidechain from, what is this drum rack called? Intro drums. Intro drums. Where are we at? There we go. want to, this is not really sounding at all what I want it to sound like, but, I was trying to find a way to keep using that drum pattern as like a, more of a top layer, but I'm kind of struggling with it a little bit. Let's do a high pass It's kind of cool. It's like I'm excited to make this entire section sound good though, because I think it's kind of cool because it feels like the build is kind of a drop in a way. Boss fight, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Thank you to the new followers, Andy Music and Jonth. What's going on? We got a new follower. What's up, Going Quantum? How was your stream, boss fight? What up, what up, what up? Welcome, everyone. Monstercat crew hanging out in here. What's up, Doom Marine? Thank you for the follow. Let me get all the other layers that George added in here. For the lead. Yeah, I think it'll sound better. I wonder if we could have the first half of this be a lower octave for the leads. Second half be higher. Let's see. It's hard to keep up with all these new first-time chatters and people coming in from the raid, but thanks for hanging here. Unks are united, indeed. Let me take a look at what was different about the second drop, or what the hell's going on. Not really sure. I don't think we finished actually muting all the layers that were gonna be in there. I think that fill is right though. Oh, that's right. I think we were actually gonna try to basically do the same drop, but just kind of switch up a few of the parameters on a bunch of the patches, and then just re-render it out into big audio chunks like this. But let me focus on the bridge a little bit longer here. I can get that Foley from the intro back here. Let's see. It's a bit quiet. I'm actually not sure about this lower octave thing. I was thinking about beefing those up a little bit, making them a little more interesting. These chords are sounding a little plain. Maybe I'll just add another layer. I also feel like there's some weird stereo stuff going on in this patch. Let's take a look. Actually, I think it's this patch. Or maybe it's not the stereo at all. I think it was just those low mids that were kind of tripping me out a little bit. We might be able to add a little bit of a transient here to this patch. Let's go like this. Maybe let's do the same here. It always trips me out opening up the old serum. That's so crazy. Okay, let's do envelope here. Same thing again. Maybe we can have the chord fill here match the drum fill. So let's go. Or wait. Yeah, it's gonna be right here. Yeah, let's take these. We'll go like this. Okay, let's make sure the low end is matching that too. Let's get a little pitch bend downwards going on this last note here. Dun dun dun. It's probably not set to octave though. Yeah, it's -2. Get -12 in there. That actually doesn't sound very good. So I think we're just gonna add one little filler sound here. Am I tripping, or is there some sustain? Yeah, I kind of thought so. Let's get rid of that sustain pedal automation there. My arch nemesis. There's a specific sound somewhere in the intro that I want to use as. Yeah, where's that? We have made so much random stuff for this. Yeah, I think it's this thing. Yeah. Kind of a cool sound. All right. Yo. What are your thoughts on Serum 2? Still only using Serum. S2 is too CPU intensive. It depends on what you're using it for. I'm not actually sure about like whether 2 is more CPU intensive just right out the gate. I can't actually attest to that. But I mean the original is totally fine. A lot of the functionality is similar, but there's no doubt that 2 is a pretty big upgrade. I like it a lot, especially with like the unlimited effects, the third oscillator, some of the new effects that aren't available in the OG. The interface is also a lot nicer, I think. It's much more pleasing. But yeah, I mean, it all depends on whether it's worth the upgrade, whether the money is worth a... Well, wait, what am I saying? It's free. I totally forgot that... that Duda is an actual G and just put it out for free. So it's really just a CPU thing for you, I guess. But your music is so peak, man, insane. Thank you so much, Nightjack. I appreciate it. I probably disagree with you, but hey, I'll take the compliment. hold on. I think there might be some sustain pedal automation. Yeah. Just trying to get this to sound a bit better, I guess. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I am gonna shift these chords, just sliding into this fill before the drop, I think. Let's make this 0. It should be 0. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just use a auto filter to cut this off here. Okay, let's get that shifter on these other 2 layers. So I'm just gonna basically just gonna copy paste the auto filter and shifter. So it's on these 3 layers. And I want that melody, where is it? Oh, it's a different layer. Hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. I should do a fill leading into that so it doesn't just come out of nowhere. And also I think the sub on this bass layer is probably a bit too much to just like just start there. Maybe we can just do like a utility for volume automation on here. And we can maybe have it go like this. And then maybe also have like a another auto filter doing a high pass as well. Just to fill into, just to lead into that section instead of it just starting out of nowhere. So go like this. And make sure to leave it off outside of that. Normally it wouldn't matter, but there's some like low-end information that will get affected if we leave the auto filter on there. Let's see, what kind of a fill do we want here? Could do something simple. Maybe let's just think it's time to duplicate this kick drum. And kind of mess with it until we have something that fits this section a tiny bit better. I don't really know exactly what that will look like, but let's figure it out. Wait. Let's call it bridge. It's not terrible, actually, when you isolate it like this. Interesting. Quick look at I just need a reminder on where the ghost is being taken from. Main drums. Okay, I see. A little starting to get a little confusing here, but let's see if we want to turn the dummy down even more here. Yeah, that's not too bad there. Cool. All right. Nice. It feels like some things are coming together, sort of. I was just gonna take a listen to the track again from the beginning, maybe. Haven't seen you around in a long time. Thanks for hanging out, Zip. It's super close. It's super close, but this layer doesn't really make sense. It's kind of more of an intro, subdued chord layer. Move on to something a little bit more. I think something like this sound could potentially work, but we'll see. This one is kind of not, it's mixed for a different section, so maybe we duplicate it and try to. Yeah, let's just duplicate it. It's kind of funny sometimes when you're starting and stopping a song, and sometimes you just hear like this reverb tail on a sound that just happens to be really cool when you pause it there. I love it when stuff like that happens because it gives you randomly gives you ideas. I'm like, ooh, maybe that should happen at some point in the song or something, like little happy accidents, you know. Wait, I think, yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. Yo, thank you for the follow, R&D RPM. Hey, Boss Fight, are you still in the chat? I was gonna ask you what your streaming schedule is. I want to return the favor and raid your stream sometime too. I think we're gonna switch to a different project file here for the last bit of the stream. But you should load anything into Granulizer. I love granulizers. Wait a minute, is this sub supposed to be on? Ah, I see what's going on. I think, Okay, yeah, that's gonna need some work. Let's save this project file. And let's move on for the last little bit of the stream. We'll do this 12. And I think we're gonna go back to the Inside VIP for just a little bit here. I was really enjoying listening to some of those live streamings we recorded last week. Zivarid bin gears, yeah, no joke. All right, let's open up Inside 4.1. I know the Inside VIP is coming really close too. I think I took a break from working on that yesterday, so it'd be nice to. Hopefully, I've taken enough of a break to get a fresh set of ears on it. I don't think it'll take too much more to get it to the finish line. We got a new follower. Yo, thank you for the follow, Novre Music. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the project file's loading, so it's a good time actually for a baby redeem. Junie, it's always you too. What's up, Ession? Nice to see you here. All right, I'm gonna grab Sir Baby, and I'll be right back. Oi. All right. Say hello. I don't know if you guys can hear him purring. But he's alive and well. He was just resting downstairs. Sometimes I feel bad for grabbing him when people redeem. But honestly, he likes it. Because he never gets to come in here. Alright, he's gone exploring mode. I'll let him roam around for a little bit. I'll break my rule. Let him hang out. Baby redeem if it wouldn't disturb him too much. Actually, it'd be I've thought about using my phone like a from like a first person view during the stream, so you can like watch me go get baby, so we can check on him together. I think I have like the iPhone, one of those iPhone headstands where you can like mount it to your head. I could like live stream myself going downstairs to check on him to see how cozy he is and whether we should disturb him or not. Those strings add a really nice dimension right off the bat, I think. I think I'm starting to change my mind on whether to have an AB type drop here. I'm starting to think that like I just want the sustained chords like in the original. I think I might switch it back to that. I gotta find it. Might be nice to layer a little bit of piano in there. I'll take the MIDI from here. I think I still have a couple of, like, there's not too many major decisions left with this, but one of them is for the second drop. I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of the ARP and well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Oh, the outro is sounding pretty nice as well, I think. Let's duplicate this cello track so it's on its own. Because I think I want to maybe do a few minor tweaks to this particular, like, cello in the outro. EQing wise. There gets, it's kind of hard to tell what I'm improvising there. Hold on. I might need to go there and fix that MIDI a tiny bit. Yeah, I was a little off. I was getting a little excited, apparently. It's still a little hard to tell, but it's better this way, I think. Is this, hold on, is this the right version that I opened? Because it is. Huh, I thought I... Let me go in here and I'm gonna switch this back to just kind of like full-on legato chords, because I think I just don't like the AB stuff quite as much as I thought I was going to like it. So let me try to get that going again. So we'll mute this layer. We'll just extend this. Oh my gosh. Ah, I flattened this because I'm an idiot. Well, that means I won't really be able to get into this right now because I'm actually about to call it quits here for the streaming for today. I guess I shouldn't have flattened this quite yet, but I was pretty certain I was going to do the AB stuff. Whatever. No biggie. I'll just have to keep working through this stuff in the drop. And then I think for the second drop, I'm still kind of like torn between doing this arpeggio over the new chord progression, or whether to do that a simpler melody here over the drop. I was also thinking, actually, well, I just remembered I had another idea of how to approach this. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna call it here for today. But thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate the new followers, the new subscribers, and boss fight for the raid. It was very kind. Nice to see you all here. Feels really good to be streaming regularly. excited for this tune to be finished and to come out. It's still gonna come out this year, I promise you guys. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for me for today. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Stay healthy. Drink lots of water. Get at least 8 hours of sleep, or 7 to 8, I guess. But I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'll be live on Thursday again, 1 p.m. CDT. Feedback Fridays the day after. Sunday at 1 p.m. CDT as well. And yeah, y'all know the drill. Peace out. See you guys next time. Later.
Do you hear what I hear?